The accumulation of excess fat in the liver is the root cause of the frequent disorder known as fatty liver disease. The vast majority of people do not experience any symptoms, and the condition does not lead to any significant difficulties for them. Nonetheless, it can sometimes cause harm to the liver in some circumstances. The good news is that by making adjustments to your lifestyle, you can frequently stop or even reverse fatty liver disease. What exactly does the liver do for the body? Your liver is a vital organ that plays an important role in maintaining your overall health. The gallbladder creates bile, which is an essential component in digestion. Builds up the body's supply of proteins. The iron that is stored. Transforms the nutrients into usable energy. Produces chemicals that aid in the clotting of your blood, sticks together to heal wounds. Assists in the prevention of infections by stimulating the production of immunological factors and cleansing the blood of germs and toxins, substances that are harmful to the body. What exactly is the illness known as fatty liver? Steatosis, also known as fatty liver disease, is a common disorder that can be brought on by an abnormal accumulation of fat in the liver. A normal quantity of fat is seen in a liver that is in good health. As it reaches between 5 and 10% of the weight of your liver, it starts to become a concern. Why is fatty liver disease such a serious condition? The majority of people who have the fatty liver disease do not have any substantial complications as a result of their condition, and their livers continue to operate correctly. Nevertheless, fatty liver disease can worsen over time for anywhere from 7% to 30% of persons who already have the disorder. It develops through 3 stages, which are as follows. Your liver will swell up and become inflamed, which will cause tissue damage to the organ. Steatohepatitis is the name given to this stage. Scar tissue develops in the areas of your liver that have been injured. This condition is referred to as fibrosis. Scar tissue develops to an extensive degree, ultimately replacing healthy tissue. At this stage, cirrhosis of the liver has developed in you. Cirrhosis of the liver is an illness. The condition known as cirrhosis of the liver is brought on by extensive damage to the organ. The functioning of the liver is slowed down because of the dense scar tissue that has replaced the healthy liver tissue. With time, it might completely impede the function of the liver. Cirrhosis is a condition that can result in liver failure as well as liver cancer. What are the many sorts of diseases that might affect the fatty liver? Fatty liver disease can take one of these 2 primary forms: the disease of the fatty liver caused by alcohol use. Heavy drinking is the primary factor in the development of alcohol-induced fatty liver disease. Approximately 5% of the population in the United States has some sort of liver disease. The amount of alcohol consumed in moderation is defined as 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for males. Fatty liver disease is not caused by alcohol consumption. Those who don't consume a lot of alcohol can develop a condition called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. In the United States, the disorder affects 1 in 3 adults and 1 in 10 children. Fatty liver disease that is not caused by alcohol consumption has not been fully understood by researchers. Several things can put you at an increased risk, such as being overweight or having diabetes. Who is at risk for developing the fatty liver disease? If any of the following apply to you, you have a higher risk of getting fatty liver disease. Are descended from people of Hispanic or Asian ancestry. Have successfully finished menopause, your periods have stopped. Having both obesity and a significant amount of abdominal fat. Be suffering from diabetes, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure. Have obstructive sleep apnea, clogged airway that causes breathing to stop and start during sleep, blocked airway that causes breathing to stop and start during sleep. What are the factors that lead to fatty liver disease? Fatty liver disease can occur in individuals who do not have any risk factors or risk factors at all. Nonetheless, the presence of the following risk factors makes it more probable that you may develop it: possessing excess body fat or being obese. Having diabetes type 2 or insulin resistance is a condition. Having metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high triglyceride levels. Over their lifetimes, all organisms are subject to the myriad forms of pollution that can be caused by poisons, salts, and other pointless items. even if they lead a healthy lifestyle. Residents in this state experience rapid weight gain and are predisposed to several illnesses that are associated with advancing age. In the meanwhile, I think that medicinal herbs that are good for cleansing out the intestines could be of assistance to us. Intestinal stimulation or cleaning, depending on your preference. Each plant has unique qualities that can stimulate or clean the intestines and kidneys, and some plants have more of these properties than others. Some can even eliminate cholesterol plaques that have formed inside blood arteries and other harmful chemicals. A composition that is appropriately chosen enables one to reach the maximal benefit of herbal treatment, which is when a person observes a significant improvement in their state of well-being very quickly. In most cases, patients will need to undergo a course of treatment during which they will be required to consume medicinal herbal teas regularly if specific conditions are met. Infusions and decoctions that are more complicated can be helpful for many people, but some individuals would benefit more from beginning with a single herb to cleanse their intestines. Everything hinges on one's current state of health as well as their susceptibility to allergic reactions. Several kinds of herbal tea and the various ways to prepare it for colon cleaning. We already know that flaxseed is effective at removing harmful substances. In addition, the decoction it produces is excellent for purifying and revitalizing the circulatory system. Flax tea is a herbal concoction that is used to cleanse the intestines. 2 teaspoons of seeds are called for 200 milliliters of water, boiled. Stir for 15 minutes. Drink 1 glass of tea every day, preferably in the afternoon, after it has cooled to room temperature. A minimum of 2 weeks should be allotted for the duration of this treatment. Always use a fresh supply. Calendula has been shown to aid in the cleansing and strengthening of the digestive tract, while also having a calming effect on the intestines. The herbal combination of calendula that is used to clear the intestines includes 1 level measuring spoonful of dried calendula, 1 cup of water already boiling. Pause for 2 hours. Only a quarter cup of the fresh infusion should be consumed in between meals regularly. In addition, an infusion made from alder cones can effectively stimulate the intestines in the right way. 3 separate servings of the prepared medicine are consumed throughout the day. Herbal remedies that are good for clearing up the intestines. The most well-known and effective herbal combination for cleansing the intestines is called the Tibetan mixture. These items are required to prepare this tea: blossoms of the chamomile plant, buds of birch, an herb called St. John's wort, immortelle. Mix 1 spoonful of the mixture with 1 glass of hot water, and then dilute the result. A half cup is taken an hour and a half before breakfast and an hour and a half after dinner. The use of these herbs constitutes 1 cycle of treatment that lasts approximately 1 month. This herbal tea has a significant effect and, at the same time, it encourages the cleansing of the kidneys, purification of the liver, and purification of the blood. Also, it minimizes irritation of all of the mucous membranes in the gastrointestinal tract. It is of the utmost importance to be aware that consuming any amount of alcohol is strictly forbidden throughout this treatment. Otherwise, the patient's health would significantly decline. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.